Hey guys, welcome to Skipfusion Step. This is your 13-minute class, high impact. So start with on your step, away we go. So this is high energetic today. Obviously, this is forming the foundation, building you up progressively to the masterclass, which is on the website and on the subscription, okay? So as I said, high impact, so stay with me. Make sure your skills are there. Make sure your fitness is there, but this is really your penultimate class before I want you to try and do the masterclass, okay? So let's introduce your bicep curls. Obviously, Michelle uses the tin cans on the basic option of this class. I'm using light dumbbells. These just happen to be 1.5 kilos, but of course you can use dumbbells as well. But the idea of the high impact class today is just to push you along, test out your skills, test out your fitness, okay? Make sure you breathe out when you lift. Make sure your foot goes onto the center of the step. Switch legs for me. Introduce your side raises. Breathing out as you lift. Of course, we've said it to you many times before. Don't have to use a step. You can use a curb outside. You can use the bottom step on your stairs. Just make use of what you've got. But all of these workouts are transferable to anywhere in the house, okay? Or outdoors. From here, guys, I want you to switch legs. Introduce your frontal raises. Notice that when I lift the dumbbells, I try not to go any higher than my shoulder. None of that. Just stop in line with your shoulder. Just warming up. So make sure your water's close by. Going to burn lots of calories. It's going to get a bit hot, a bit sweaty. This is a real test, 30 minutes. So good opportunity to see where you are and if you're ready to take the masterclass. Switch legs for me, but this time I want you to introduce side and frontal raise. Side and front. Also notice when I do my side raise, I should be in line with my shoulders. You see a lot of people, they lift here. It's not quite right. You've got to make sure it's a nice long movement, but again, no higher than your shoulders. From here, guys, switch legs into your shoulder press. So parallel arms, don't lock the elbow at the top. Nice and steady. A few more seconds to conclude our warm-up. Okay, so you guys grab your jump rope. Gonna go straight into a double bounce, or single bounce actually, because I'm gonna do high impact. So Michelle will show you how to modify the moves. If you just have a look at the other 30-minute step class, she shows you very well how to do that using more basic jump rope skills, and she also gives you lots of options on how to use the jump rope and to also do the step skills without an actual step, okay? Remember, it's okay to go wrong 2 or 3 times, but if you find you tripping even on the rope more than 5 times, I really want to take you back to the basic skill because you're not ready to move on. Okay, so keep on the move, jump rope down, use your step, outside leg flicks back towards your bottom, make sure your supporting knee is slightly bent. So this is us really starting to go into the workout itself. So everything's a little bit longer than the 10 and 20 minute masterclasses we did. We purposely condensed how long you did each exercise so that it gives you a progression and it also gives you an opportunity to adapt and get used to the exercises. That's important. But now we're really starting to ramp it up a bit and test you out. So there's your single hamstring curl. Just add in an extra one for me, so double. Also, don't wait for me, guys, to take a sip of water. I'm obviously hydrated before I started, but also I'm conditioned anyhow, so I don't find this quite as tiring as perhaps what a new beginner would. Think about your posture when you're doing this, guys. Bring your shoulders back, suck in your core. Try and eliminate any lazy or poor habits, because you want to try and get the technique as close to perfect as possible. Quite difficult to do when you're tired, and you'll find, and myself and Michelle are no different, you tend to make mistakes when you're tired. That's okay. Okay, extra repetition, so 3 times for me. Flicking that heel back towards your bottom. You probably noticed as well that both myself and Michelle, we tend to try and keep the filmed versions of what we're doing as organic as possible, so that you can see that we make mistakes. We're human, we're not perfect. We might be good at what we're doing here, but if you think that we go wrong, certainly not expecting you not to go wrong. It's very different to a lot of things that you see in the exercise world, which is highly polished. If you gave myself and Michelle 5 or 10 times at the same workout, it would look very polished too. But the aim really is to get you moving and get you working, okay? Okay, coming up to the end. Grab your jump rope, try and keep on the move for me between the transitions. Don't want you stood still. Okay. Back into your single bounce for me. Nice and relaxed on your toes. Hands are down by my side. And I listen to the rope, the sound of the rope, to give me a verbal, not a verbal cue, but to give me a cue so that I can hear when I need to jump. Make use of your senses. Just 20 more seconds to go. Nice and warm. So yeah, skip fusion step. Said it lots of times before. Great all body conditioning workout. Lots of calories, lots of fitness. Right, put your step down for me. Your skipping rope down, jump rope. Switch it to a continuous hamstring curl. Notice how on my supporting knee and on my supporting foot, I'm a bit bouncy. Making it as plyometric-y and as bouncy and as energetic as possible. This is where the breathing becomes important. Feeding your muscles with oxygen. Because of course, if you hold your breath, you're not giving yourself every opportunity to sustain your workload and your intensity. So make sure you breathe. Just got 10 more seconds to go. Okay, grab your jump rope. Okay, keep jogging on the spot. Gonna take it to your jumping jack jumps. Okay, here we go. Remember, the higher impact option always uses the single bounce, not the double bounce. So you're getting used to the impact. Just another 30 seconds for me. Suck in the core, bring the shoulders back. Look at my knees. When they land on the floor, they're soft. I don't lock them. That's bad. Keep them soft. So we've done one leg already on the hamstring curl, on continuous. Put the rope down for me, and let's switch across to the other side. Continuous, look at the knee. Soft knee, shoulders back. Should be getting warm and toasty now, so make sure you stick with me. Try not to quit, try not to stop. Keep working. And at the end of the day, we've done 10 minutes already. So if you're struggling at this point, bearing in mind it's a 30-minute class, you're not ready. So go back to Michelle's workout, less impact on this particular class. And even if you can't do that, guys, go back to the 10 or 20-minute classes. Nail it. It's got to be progressive, but it's also got to be within your fitness parameter. Just 5 more seconds for me. Okay, cool. Grab your jump rope. Into single bounce now. Keep the pace, keep the intensity. So you can see here, even though I'm talking to you, I'm not cruising. I'm pushing the pace. There is no other workout at the moment that burns anywhere near as many calories as what you're doing here. So this is the genuine, real deal. It's also fun, mixes it up. Can't say it's dull. There are different intensities for you to choose. We give you as many options as we can. So come and try it and let the workouts do the talking, okay? So far so good. Put your jump rope down for me, keep on the move. I want to take it to single star. Again, guys, look at my movement. I'm making sure I'm placing my foot onto the center of the step so that my foot's not hanging off. Look at my supporting knee. It doesn't lock, because you don't want it to hurt your knee. You want to hold back a little bit like an elastic band. Look at my arms too. Because I'm choosing to do the higher impact option, I'm making sure I lift my hands to my shoulder height or higher, because that's what pushes your heart rate up. Focus on the breathing. Get a bit of an endorphin rush after this, because you're actually doing something with purpose. It's not easy, so you should be proud of yourself that you've actually stayed with me and done something that most people wouldn't be able to do, especially without practice. Switch it to a double. 1, 2. So I've been working for 13 minutes now, and I'm starting to heavily sweat. That's how effective Skipfusion is as a brand, but Skipfusion Step is a killer. And before you say it, it's all very well you saying, you know, yeah, but you're using a step. I don't have a step at home. Don't need a step at home. Make use of your stairs if you have them. Guess what? If you don't have stairs, go outside, use a pavement, use a curb. There are options out there for you. Actually quite nice doing this outside. And we actually show you this, 3 times by the way. We actually show you how to do this in other videos. How do you replicate what we're doing here outside? Or how do you replicate what I'm doing here in a tiny little space? We'll show you how to do that, okay? Feel free also, when you watch our videos, ask questions, go on the website, leave comments for us. You know, we rely on you engaging with us, and equally for us to engage with you, so that we can not only show you how to do this, but we can also answer specific questions that you may have about the Skipfusion Step. Okay, so jog it off. Okay, so my favorite move, side swing jump on a single bounce. So it's 1, 2, jump. Look at my hands, guys. Hands and wrists are together. I also keep the jog movement going in between. 1, 2, jump. 1, 2, jump. It's all about timing jump rope. Very satisfying when you nail a skill, and you'll find lots of people ask you, how do you do it? The answer is practice. Practice and consistency, hard work. The ingredients for success in an area of your life. Just one more for me. Okay guys, continuous stars, keep on the move. Alrighty, continuous stars. Pushing that heart rate up. There. So you need to get into your zone and work it. Feel your body. Are you comfortable? Better not be. If you are comfortable, you need to move faster. Or take your ranges of movement higher within the safe limit. Or make sure you're not cruising on your jump rope skills. Do your single bounce. You can probably hear me starting to breathe now. 8 more seconds. All right, cool. Grab your jump rope. Ski jump is next. Okay, forwards and back. Don't go too far. Sorry, actually I'm going to change it to, I was doing bell hop there. It's ski jump, which is side to side. Keep your feet together, side to side. The more you get used to feeling tired and pushing yourself, the more you will feel comfortable about doing it. That's an important mindset to acknowledge. Okay, jump rope down. Don't forget, we've done stars on one side. Let's do it on the other side. Something that you should be proud of is your physical fitness. I think it says a lot about you as an individual. So if you're not there yet, now's the time to make your transition or make your journey and start to take personal responsibility for yourself. Don't blame other people. At the end of the day, you control what you put in your mouth in terms of food. You control how much you use, how much you eat, whether you sit down and watch TV in the evenings, whether you sleep in more than you need to. It's on you, isn't it? Might sound patronizing, but it's so true. Especially in this day and age where people are only too happy to pass their own shortfallings onto other people. So here we are, single bounce. What you don't realise is when you're watching myself and Michelle, you're talking years and years of practice. And funny enough, lots and lots and lots of mistakes. But guess how you learn through the mistakes? You practice them, you break them down, you don't give up, and with your consistency, you get there. Okay guys, jump rope down. We've not got long to go now. Let's switch it to a diagonal knee, single jump. Make sure you bring your knee up to 90 degrees. Breathe out. I think also the other thing is a lot of people always say, you know, or think that you need an hour to train. It's rubbish. Absolute rubbish, because it's got to be about intensity. It's also got to be how many times a week that you do it. You know, if you're doing this 2 to 3 times a week, even if it's just for 10 minutes, that's great. But doing something like this is very different to, say, for example, going for a walk, or going fishing, or playing tennis, or playing golf. You know, it's great, that's activity, but it's not the same as this. We're actually challenging your muscles and your heart, and that's what Skipfusion does for you, or any intense exercise. Challenges your body so that you acclimatise to the level that you're working at, and then once you've acclimatised, what do you do then? You go to the next level. You push through to the next level. That's how you get fit. There's a great expression that I use a lot with my clients, not mine by the way, which is if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll keep getting what you've always got. That's so true. People stay in their comfort zone. It's fine to be in your comfort zone, but you're not going to get better, are you? When you start talking about losing weight, or changing your body shape, or increasing your cardio, you've got to take it up. So this is really when you're going to start to feel the pinch. I'm getting tired too, but keep pushing on through. Take control of your breathing. Quite often people feel frightened about pushing their heart rate up. They don't like the fact that they can't catch their breath, but that's only because you're not used to it. I think if you build it up progressively, you'll realise that actually the fitness gains that you get from working out like this far outstrip the negative feelings at the time, potentially from doing something that's uncomfortable. Okay, grab your jump rope guys, into the donkey, single hop, get your single bounce going, knee, flip back. So it's a knee followed by a hamstring curl. Keep your torso upright. Still sucking in the oxygen. Starting to really work now. So well done. Stick with me. Don't be a wuss. Having said that, if you can't do it, take it back. Go back to the easier options. That's why we've done the master classes in 2 different intensities. Alrighty, jump rope down. Here's the killer bit, continuous knees. Come on. Will yourself to do it. Find something that motivates you and go for it. Use it as fuel. Fuel not to stop. Take responsibility. Push your body. Bit of pain, that's all it is. It's a bit uncomfortable, but we change for a bit of uncomfortableness, for a bit of pain. We change mentally and physically. 5 more seconds. Okay, grab your jump rope. Next move. So we're going to do ski to start with. That's side to side. Breathe in hard now. Side to side. On the slopes. Okay, let's go bell. Forwards, back. Good effort so far. Ten more seconds. Got one more tough one to go. Okay, rope down. Keep on the move. Switch to the other side. Continuous knees. Right, this is the time to empty your tank. Push yourself. You can rest at the end, hey? Keep going. "30 seconds, guys. Keep going. Stay with me. Think about your technique. Pure guts and determination, that's all it is. Ten more seconds. Okay, well done. Grab your rope. Deep breath. Let's calm it down. Just into a double bounce. Sucking in the oxygen. Really important after a hard workout to cool down, let your heart rate slowly come down. Okay, put your rope down. Still keep your legs ticking over for me, guys. So just don't worry about the rope. Just keep marching it off. That was tough. Okay, guys. So start here. Shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. Take a step back with whichever leg you choose. Sternum is lifted. I push my heel down through the floor. Interlink your fingers, reach up towards the ceiling. So you're stretching here your calves, but also your shoulder muscles. Remember, in the ideal world, 45 seconds to a minute, okay? So, just a few more seconds. Let's pretend that's 45 seconds. Switch it. Again, my feet are parallel. However, this time, imagine you're hugging a big ball. So there's the ball shape there, all right? Reach out in front. I need to wash my hair after this, aren't I? So keep reaching forward. Again, how long do we hold it for? 45 seconds to a minute, right? Okay, either hold onto your wrist or interlink your fingers. I'm going to hold onto my wrist. And I reach up with my arms as high as I can, but without letting my torso dip. You see a lot of people do this, not right. From here, fix it, lift up, and hold. And then guys, the only other one I want to do is stretch the muscles on the front of your leg. So soft knee, whoop, balance, heel towards your bottom, chest lifted, hold. It's the same principle, guys. 45 seconds to a minute, you know it by now. Switch legs. Same again, whoop. You can hold on if you want to. Okay, there. My legs are shaky. It's because I worked hard. That's a good sign. Okay, let's pretend that's 45 seconds to a minute. So guys, Skipfusion step, 30 minutes, high impact. If you did that, you're ready to do the whole masterclass. So go for it. Well done.